Hello, Kishin. Welcome back. How are you? Hello, Hal. How are you? Hello, not Archrock. Ooh, oh god. And hey, hello, Archrock. How are you? How are you both? Eepy, yeah. About the same, although I did actually get some amount of sleep today. Don't tell anyone. It's going, Gobo. Just came back from work. How are you doing? About the same. I got some things done today and I am here. But doing pretty well, actually, you know. Actually got some sleep, actually got some food. I even have some sort of backup food almost. It's impossible. Full. Nice. And what are you full of? Hello, billionaire rock arch. Oh, I never actually switched those. That works. Also, no, I'm pretty sure Arch is still officially in trouble and therefore, grounded, but actually grounded and junk food. Now my head hurts. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can try to be aware of and speak quieter. I try to a lot of the time, but also streaming, you know, you get excited and it's hard for me to keep the volume low when I'm excited because I'm excited. And you know, how can you contain that? You can't. It's impossible. I'm also eating right now. Nice. So what is it? Is it pizza? Because that's my backup food tonight. Yeah, spinach and feta and chicken and pineapple. I haven't actually tried a piece yet, though. Now, the big question is how much bitch should I give? No, Arch. No, because you don't have any left over. So, no. No. You are only allowed to give the ones you had left over, and you know it. So, zero. Zero is the amount. Silly Rock. Spooky Day is only a few weeks away. It is sooner than I realized. Oh no. Oh no. I also never got to go out and get a dessert treat yesterday, which is fine, and I should be fine, and it's fine. But I haven't had dessert treat in a while, and I kind of wanted one, but that's okay. I'm having shepherd's pie and tomatoes. Oh, is that the one that I'm thinking of? Wait, um, yes. Uh, Yes. Okay, here. There you go. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking the thing was. It's got like the veggies. Hell was actually just talking about this the other day. That does have like the veggies and the meat and it's got like typically I think mashed potatoes on top. Tomatoes with oregano. Ooh. That sounds so good. I've been awful about eating the same thing. I mean, that's kind of what I do, but I've been awful about it, and I've been meaning to have like something that's different. Oh, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I did finally get to try the Korean barbecue place. It was an experience. I was glad for the experience. I will say that. It was a complex experience. Like not that complex, but at the same time like there was a lot of confusion, and even though I tried to do my homework and prepare, I inevitably ran into some issues. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Ground beef, minced veggies, and mashed potatoes on top. Yes, I thought so. And enjoy the lurk. But thank you and hello. Oh, yes. Did I ever announce? I think I did. I did. Okay. Did I ever actually launch the next one? I thought I did, but I might have forgotten to. No? Maybe I forgot to update the link. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just realizing I might need to do something. Oh, it's leftovers, but I'm finishing it up. Ooh, okay, okay. Uh, I'm just checking to see if I updated something because I thought I did, but I might have forgotten to like save it and upload it. I really do need to just like schedule a bunch of these in some way, but I also I like manually doing like coming up with the codes and stuff at the time. Ah, did you enjoy the food though, Gabo? I did. Also, I did update it. Okay, good. Good. I thought I did. Sorry, I'm checking past Gavo's homework. She does pass. Okay. I now need to add back these things that for some reason keep disappearing. And oh my god, I might actually be almost ready. It's impossible. But yeah, even though I mean that's part of why I eat the same thing is that I enjoy it. So, yeah. Although it's usually about the consistency of the thing, both texture and the sameness. Okay, now I just need to see. Okay, I actually did the thing. Okay, we're doing it. Things are happening. Hello, and welcome to me, Goblinalicious, and official hello and welcome back, Kitchen. Gotta get on Kitchen's level. Official hello and welcome back, Hell. Official hello and welcome back, not Archrock. Oh my god. Official hello and welcome back, Archrock. Really figured I would hear from Archrock first. I'm surprised. Anyway, official hello and welcome back, Lemon. Official hello and welcome back, Dr. Mew, who is I think hopefully eating. I think the butler just fed him. So thank you, butler, for feeding him because I ran out of time. I would have, once I had started things up, I would have. But anyway, before speaking of starting things up, hi. Anyway, official hello and welcome back. Anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later, that's right, it's you. I'm hi. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. You're more than welcome to do so. This is not a call out. This is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to eat for a bit, BRB, but I'll still listen. Okay, no problem. I hope you enjoy. She is having shepherd's pie. Oh, uppies for not Archrock. Hey, I like how it captions that as for not our truck. Well, now that's gonna be extra confusing for people who only have it captioned, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I hope. I hope it'll be fine. I wonder what I did to figure that out. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I see. I see. Okay. Sorry, I was figuring things out. Um, anyway, I still need to make the Ko-fi post about this, but I had some more updates to do, or should I say band-aids to put on my current app, obviously. Because again, we are moving towards the other one, but in the meantime, I gotta keep this one, I gotta keep like patching the holes in the boat until that time happens. And I want to have that be at a special time that we move over, which again, there will be some setbacks, but we will be moving forward. It's gonna be a thing. But anyway, Ko-fi post. Yes, I'm pretty terrible about remembering to make them as often as I should, and especially given that there are a lot of there are a lot of ideas, and then it feels like not enough time to implement them all, especially since, I've got to balance a lot of other things on top of that. But I do I do the occasional update when I do stuff on my app. I really should like do those as a at least like a once a month update, like timed thing of whatever the status is, just update at that time on the status. And yeah, guy doesn't hesitate. Okay, Gabo, I'm ready. No, Arch, at least you know what, I'm gonna tell you, not until I actually make the post. All right, how about that? How about that? Also, I mean, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But I also appreciate it. But also, no, you're almost there, Arch. You just gotta wait a little bit longer. You're not allowed to. So, and this time, sticking to it. But no, I can, like I said, I will have, I was saying I was gonna do that last night, but then I ran out of time to do it today, so I also try not to put like concrete timelines on things for myself anymore, even though like deadlines do help, but then also they don't because, oh, did I ever do the stretch? I don't think I did. I'm doing the stretch, thank you. I might have done it then too, but I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, I just saw it was still there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, anyway. Um, well, so I have, I do have some updates about the Dr. Mew situation. Uh, Unfortunately, not as good a news as I would like to have, because, he apparently has stage 3 out of 4, I believe, kidney disease. And so, I mean, again, outside of the pain from the abscess and like the little bit of trouble pooping that he's had, he's otherwise been like a perfectly normal, if anything, like surprisingly active for an old cat, uh kind of boy. So he like if or when it does get to a point where it seems like he's in more pain than I can help him manage, I'm really hoping that I know eventually, unfortunately, that is bound to happen just because life and all that, but I'm gonna try to make that be as far away from this time as possible, and as long as like I do everything that I can to take good care of him, which I do, then yeah, That's all I can do. But they're saying that I should stop in and they're going to give me some special foods that might help with that for him because it is just a common thing for older cats apparently. Is just that's the thing that goes on them. So um anyway, so once we get that stuff, then I don't know though. I don't know if like we'll give you this actually means we'll give you this or if it's going to be like a we'll charge you an insane amount for this that you could have gotten elsewhere for much better. Especially cuz also like if they do try that, I'm just going to be like, "Oh no, thank you. Thank you for the recommendations, but no thank you." You know. You're a good cat owner. I try to be. Like, I mean, I haven't always been as great, but what matters now is that I'm doing everything that I can. I'm doing the best I can, and I am definitely trying to provide like as much comfort for him as possible. So yeah. She's the best. No, I don't think that's true. Look, there's people with way more money than me that like they they would already be like they would already have the things done whereas I'm like I need to find the time and potentially money to make the dental thing happen, which I don't even know how much it's going to cost yet, but I need to he was saying that he said he still needs to make the referral, I think. So that's also a thing that I'm like, I don't know if this has been done yet, um but I've got the information of the place, so I'm probably just gonna since I've heard back from him and he said that it sounded like you still need to make the referral, I'll still probably call them and ask, but I don't know. Uh anyway, oh god, I also finally got around to telling my mom about the how things went at the vet and um I mean, there was well-meaning there. I think just because it's the one that she knows and has had been the one that we'd always gone to that there's some like oh well I don't know. I don't know exactly, but it was okay. I mean, I was stressed in recounting it and she, said she felt bad about that, but I was like, it's not like that's not you, that's just, it was the situation and that was the guy and, you do your best with the cards you were dealt. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes. I really appreciate that everybody here like is on that level of understanding because there's so many people who don't like take context and nuance into consideration because we're in a, headline soundbite world these days where like if it's not negative and or angry and or dunking on somebody then you know oh well. But no, I really do appreciate that about all of you guys, actually. Once again, it is to me it is about all of that quality over quantity and uh, if you're here and still here and here on a regular basis in any way, shape, or form at any point, like I definitely include you in the quality. So yeah. The important thing is you tried your best. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And same with her too. Like she again, there was well-meaning intent, and she was just checking in because I hadn't gotten back to her because it had been a while, and I was very stressed in the week that it happened. So yeah, but it worked out. It worked out. I mean, it will work out. I should say it has not. I can't use past tense language. Hello, everyone. Hello, the Bay Cityan. Welcome back. How are you? I was just catching people up. Oh, I did skip actually talking about. Well, wait, hold on. Kofi, people do get that first. But anyway, there were issues with my app. They're hopefully fixed. There are probably still some bugs, but um, I will elaborate on those in the post. I'm good today. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. I actually got a decent amount of sleep, like not as much as I probably should have because I didn't sleep the day before, which is a thing I gotta stop doing, but uh anyway. But yeah, I actually got a pretty decent amount of sleep. I got food before stream. I have backup food for once. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've had backup food. Thank you again. It happens to the best of us. Yes, yes. And the worst. Hi, it's me, the worst. No. Alright, we are on a new marbles map. By the way, I should actually put the maybe scene up. That would probably help that you guys could know that those things are happening. But yeah. Um oh, hold on. Oh yeah. What is something that everybody here might have like accomplished this week, or is there something, what is something that you feel like you accomplished or achieved or that made you feel, actually nice and good that you were proud of or whatever. And you don't have to answer, but I'm curious. I hope, much like my app bug fixing, even if it's not a lot, like it's still something. It's still something. New drinking game unlocked. Take a shot every time I say the word best. Oh no. We're gonna no, I cannot encourage that level. Technically I don't want to encourage any intoxication. I'm just, like, hey, the people do what they do as long as they're not harming others. I live and let live, but I am not one to encourage, and definitely not to the level of alcohol poisoning kitchen. I made some emotes this week. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Is that one of the ones you made this week? That's really pretty. Is that like sorry if I'm not understanding if it's a reference to something? Don't know what it is. All right though. I am going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is jcliff_gaming's mysterious, colorful Marbletopia. I'm starting the countdown. And hello, Arch. Okay, Mom. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I had one that was fairly responsible with that, although, you know, I do feel like it might have been better to have more so of the mindset of like, hey, if you are gonna drink here, so I can make sure you do it responsibly. That would, I actually do somewhat lean on that side of things of like, as long as it's supervised and done to levels that is not harmful, obviously, even though ultimately it is harmful in some ways. But I'm not, that is not on anybody else. But I have gotten alcohol poisoning before, so. Oh, is the statue they have in the downtown of the city I was born in? The Bay? I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. And I don't remember if I have it noted if you prefer the lurk thing of joining race, but I will do a generic hello and welcome back, even though I might have already said the name. And I'm sorry if I did and it wasn't wanted. Ah. Ah. But yes. Hmm. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. He's fine. Oh, I need to actually take a drink because I have. I don't know if it's some kind of seasonal allergy thing that I don't know that I have, but I've had like weirdly drier mouth today. And it's like I'm still taking the same meds, so it's not like meds have changed. But yes. Oh. And ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. This where I'm at used to be a lot better, but they've kind of uh is getting a lot of development for, you know, but nobody who can actually move into the places. Uh so there's that. Oh my god, no. Oh shit, what? We call Goblin mom now? I'm calling your mommy. You are not. No, no, no. This is not that. No. Ah! Hello, Raspy. Welcome back. How are you? Maybe some kind of plant. I've lost the context of what that was about. But yes. Oh god. I was about to say, I know Arch has that emote unlocked now. Also, I have it multiplied, I think, by your sub points. Which is just like tier 3 gets like a 6x. I might change it back to the 1-to-1 because then it does, like, that one does allow people to get precise numbers, and then the command lets you drop the multiplier. I don't know. I haven't landed on that yet. I have not landed on that yet. Hello, fam. Hello, Eddie. How are you? Watching my daughter playing Pokemon. Oh, nice. I did hear recently that there was a new game out for that. I, as you know, I had no idea. Although, I have the crowd control has like a way to connect to the Emerald version, I think. And I might try that at some point. Hell was saying that might be a good one just because it's like a very linear thing, and then um the that like things don't happen unless you do them, I think. I don't know. And no, Arch, no, we are not. No, we are not. Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm not calling her that. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, no, we are not. In fact, oh, I don't know if that breaks the YouTube chat stuff. So, but also, why is that the only option? Sorry. I have a thing that's supposed to have some like built-in moderation stuff, but uh no. No. Not Wii U. Huh? Who's Wii Bro? Exactly. I'm very confused. Huh? I'm very confused. What do you mean? What does the Wii U have to do with that? Alright though, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is jcliff_gaming's chaotic, bumbling fun. And I'm gonna start the nice countdown. I do not like grimace like that. 1, good. 2, yeah. that's why I would rather people didn't actually. What? Look at Gabo, happy thoughts, bouncy and happy thoughts. No, not to that. Not to that. No, I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, I don't have it going out and I don't want to receive it. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna not finish that sentence. It's better that I don't. But you know what I mean. I prefer to color Gaslight, Defiant, Power Bottomer. Metal is actually Metal the Third. Thank you very much. Thank you, Eddie. Yes. I mean, I'd rather not have that either, but that's better than the other. Mostly because it takes people so long to type. That's it. Yeah, that's if you don't refer to me by my full title, then you get banned. No, that would be pretty funny. I mean, awful, but funny, but awful. That's what she almost said. What do you mean? Well, now that I know that, Rock is playing a different kind of Silk song. Oh no. The amount of lore behind that whole name is crazy. I mean, especially considering that I have no idea in what context I brought up the I guess middle name section there. But it's true. I mean, that's the true part of the name. You know what? The everything but the first name is true in that one. Was banned for Goblin. I don't know that I ever actually banned you, Raspy. I might have like deleted the message and asked that you not do it. It's very rare, if not ever, like it pretty much is like I if you come in here and your first impression is the vibes are way off, that's just immediate ban. Like that's a lot of thankfully not the people we have currently on YouTube obviously, but like that's a lot of YouTube. Um Mostly for many reasons, but I'll leave it at that. Uh you've never banned me. I didn't think so. I'm a get agent. Oh my god, you actually did. Called it. Nope, it was a joke. Oh yeah. I think I used the exclamation point band also. That might be it. Oh, that might be it. That's right. Well, I gotta ban you for using it again. There you go. Hey though, congrats, Arch. I have lost track of things. The fuck you mean you don't remember the Defiant Power Bottom context? In parentheses, neither do I remember why did you say that. Who knows? It was probably just because it was funny in the moment to me. That's why I say most things. I mean, not most things, I guess, but that's why I say things sometimes. Yes, because that's how talking works. It's threatening me with a knife. No. Well, at least it was the cute knife, not the scary knife. So, that's fine. I'll unban you. Oh yeah, but I will ask, for those who have the emote, would you rather that it drops a 1-to-1 so you can get exact amounts? Because I feel like the answer is yes on that. And I'm kind of very tempted to change it. Because I remember I changed it because I was like, oh, that'd be neat to have that also multiplied by the thing. But now that I see it in action, I'm like, you know what? Actually, I hate it. I want to go back to how I had it. I like the command doing that multiplied on subs, but not the other one. No, keep it. No! No, hard no. Oh, wait, we had an unbanned command this whole time? Yeah, We've just never needed it, really. Once someone's banned, they're banned. On Twitch, I do have an appeals process open so that, like, if people do, they can, you know. And sometimes you say things when you feel it causes a giant amount of pain. Balzac joke. Hey, I didn't know for sure that it was going to cause pain. Also, though, we are on a new Marbles map. This is so get those exclamation point plays in. I have things out of order. This is jcliff_gaming's dark happy illumination. And it really is all of those things. Look at it. And it's got purple. That is happy. Okay. Ah. Alright, though, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. And here I hold my context, if I had any. Yeah. Fair. You know, there's probably a way. There's probably a way. I'm good, though. Man, if they're ever, you know, find the way to find it, there's gonna be so many search references to it. I almost sent you a dang meme video this week, but I was like, she might take it wrong. Oh no. Oh no. I'm afraid, but curious. You can DM it to me, Raspy, and I will, obviously I won't review it right now and get back to you on it, but I will review it and get back to you when I feel like it. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Look, I just have to be honest, and I try not to promise anybody anymore that I'm gonna get back to them by a specific time, because, like, and it's not necessarily just when I feel like it, it's like also when I have time, when I'm not like trying to think about well, if I try not to do it when I'm thinking about 5 million things, it's literally never gonna get done. So, you know. Okay, it's an old one from 13 years ago. Oh man. Might have seen it. You never know. I am very old. Clearly. I mean, we have the age command right there. It's right there. And it's very serious. I can't believe I died right away. I know. See, that's what you get for being like, no, keep the banana. When I was like, no, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. Gotta do it. I actually am opening that up to look at it right now because I'm like, I like it better the other way. And I'm the one. It's my stream. I get to decide. I do have to figure out where the heck I put that, but you know. It's somewhere in here. Which chat message. There we go. Do. Multiplier. Multiplier. It is sent. Okay, thank you. It says literally who? Me, all the time. I'm here while I write a document for my boss, who's also my uncle, and I'm concerned how much of my dumbass persona here is gonna be, oh no, impregnated in literally what will say the amount of money we owe. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know how that would apply and overlap. Ew, hell one, gross. Moving on. Congrats, hell. I mean, whatever. I can have Hell preview it for you. Yeah, you can send it. Well, I should ask. Hell, is it okay if Raspy sends it to you too to preview as well? Good evening, Gobo. Good evening, Synapse. How are you? Now that I've like fully heard it again, I was pretty sure that was how to say it, by the way, but with the Z, I'm like, maybe the Z is pronounced with the Z. It's like metal is metal. The Z is pronounced with a Z. Also, before I get further into that, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Jade Wolf ooze fast bonus home. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. I can't believe I died right away. Clearly, I have to give money. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Sorry, Kishin. Sometimes I don't know. That's the other thing. Sometimes I don't know if you guys are saying something to what I said or something to what you said or something somebody else said. And and then I have, I don't know what I said a few seconds ago, so it's a whole lot of confusion on my part. I'm honestly surprised that I manage as well as I do, so. He doesn't have a soul to corrupt. That's not true. That's not true. Did you hear your namesake game, Croc Legend of the Gobos, has a platinum trophy now? I did not. I didn't even know I had a namesake game. But nice. I'm gonna have to look into that later. But not like looking into this, but like, actually. But sure thing. Okay. Yes, Raspy, hell has approved. I see though, Kishin. Thank you. Maybe I'll write a ball sack joke next to the store's lost crap. You draw them and then you point and go the goblin's brain. uh Make sure you include all the wrinkles though. Uh anyway. It's all good, purple Lamborghini. Whoa. I think that's upgraded from Grimace. I don't know actually. I don't really care about car stuff, so is a Grimace better than a Lamborghini? Kinda. I mean, Grimace looks soft, you know? I could I would say I could hug a Grimace, but the other aspect of Grimace is like being the gets wider, the lower you go down. Hugging is would actually be really difficult. You know what? I like Grimace better because he's anatomically incompatible with physical contact. I did it. I figured it out. I solved the puzzle. Listen to hell. Okay. Uh-oh. Hell knows the answer. Uh-oh. Well, now I'm worried. And really, the ball sacks get you? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's Eddie's like most traumatic memory from this stream. Don't you know? Losing my mind because in the document it says bottom. Well, you know what you gotta write above that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't actually do it. If you have a job that is means to take care of yourself, please do not jeopardize it. Unless you'd be fine and it'd be funny, in which case, Oh. Then who knows? Okay, we are on a new marbles map. I completely forgot to see who won there. I'm so sorry. I really am. I gotta get back the code stuff that does the winner announce because I missed that. It did help. It did help. But yes, get those exclamation point plays in. Yes, get him in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. This is Wookie for Life's wonderful, outrageous kerfuffle. Wonderful, outrageous, and kerfuffly. It does appear to be many of those things. It is very, very busy from a distance. Hi. Oh, hell first, me second, agent third, and you died. Yay! Well, not for the first and not for the first, obviously. You got it. Defiant power bomb. Gobo top. The absolute. No! Oh no, the elder brain has taken over Eddie. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. You guys. I'm about to ruin Baldur's Gate 3 for you. Connect elder brain with old man balls. You're welcome. The end. Okay, moving on. Hi. Are we having another game night? I'd like to know in advance. Yeah, if and when we have it, well, we will. I do want to have more of those, but it is about like making sure that things line up. It's about making sure that schedules line up, and it's about making sure that I don't get I mean, again, things did go very well. I will say, I very much so enjoyed it, and things went well. But I also do want to make sure I don't do it too often to get overwhelmed because that can happen very easily. So, yeah, they will happen, but I'm gonna figure out like definitely not once a week. That's too often. Maybe once a month. Maybe every couple months. We'll see. But I am down to have another one. And I will actually like I will figure out some way to have announcements actually made next time. So, yeah, speaking of which, you were talking about achievements earlier. So, yesterday I had to deliver the final ingredient for this old fart for him to make a dish. I do this so I can trade the ingredients. Oh, that's smart. That is smart, though. And we got to see the fact that like four people in here have different time zones. That's true. That's true too. I mean, I usually give it in my time zone, and people can figure it out. But I can also there's a way in Discord to do like a relative timestamp that I think takes time zone into account. So when I do announce them, I can use that formatting. Mm. And yeah, that way it would automatically do that. And I would say it would normally probably be around the normal stream start time because that's been like a consistent thing. And that's what we did this last time as the test run, so yeah. But yes. I was horrible about again, sorry. I will try and be much better about the actual announcements and like letting people know more than like, "Hey, I'm about to finally go to sleep, but hey, you on for something tonight?" Yeah, normally there will be more heads up about that. I tried to give a little bit about it once I had the date figured out, but then I just never actually made the announcement. So, whoops. Whoops. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is cozy underscore tiger underscore gaming's colorful rainbow blast. And yes, I sometimes I'm bad about it, but I do typically read off the name as it is, because like if people want to go see them and they can't for whatever reason see or aren't looking at things, I want them to be able to know. Next game night idea, we, yes, as in you, me, him, her, and they all play Silk Song. Eddie, no! This isn't that kind of stream, remember? And it's not that kind of Discord. My god, no! Y'all better be careful. I'm gonna end up thinking of some like awful ideas for merch that is like references to that, and then you're in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown, so get those exclamation point plays in. Oh god. Speaking of which though, I just I well, in my brain, I was just thinking that like, oh man, I do need to open up Baldur's Gate 3 and just like go and read all those books cuz I do want to do that, but I need to stop doing it on stream as much, I think. Either that and or like I can pick up the books on stream, but I don't read them until later off stream. Like I like it because it is fun for the occasional like interesting. They do contain hints about the game, like, but we love story time. I mean, you didn't even ask what kind of ingredients was it. I'm so bad about questions, Kishin. I'm so sorry. What ingredients is it that you brought and trade for? Sorry, I'm so bad about questions. Like it is one way in which I'm kind of bad at this. I'm like fine with it, and it works out okay somehow in spite of that. But yeah, I was realizing earlier that I have a similar issue with like I have the issue that like as I am right now, I would be terrible at improv because my brain immediately does the yes, but it's the and is the important part, and yeah, it's hard to follow up on that because my brain is just like true, and that's it. And no, Arch, no. uh Besides, well, no, actually, no, I'm stopping myself there because that's, I'll have to see. Hmm. Oh god, sorry. I am truly a little bit exhausted tonight though. Like I did think I was going to get more sleep than I did today, and I got a lot. I got more than usual for sure, especially considering I got none the day before, but I don't even fully know what time I actually laid down, but it was pretty late. But earlier than usual cuz I was like, "Oh man, tomorrow's stream day. I should actually go to sleep early. It's impossible, but I'm going to do it." But yes, I am curious now. But also there's the other issue of sometimes there's the issue too of where like I do ask a question, but then it takes, I understand it takes other people longer to like type than it takes for me to just ask the questions. And so uh that's why I gotta get better at not asking like a billion questions at once. But that's so hard for me to do. You have to understand. When I do ask questions, it's all of the questions. Anyway, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Bente 2 plays. Benti, Bentai, Benti 2. I don't know. Anyway, Electric of the Sky. I feel like I'd landed on a pronunciation of that name for the longest time, and all of a sudden my brain's like, nope, we're gonna lose that completely. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Oh, ow. I am actually very tired. Tonight probably will be a little bit on the shorter side just because of that, and then many other reasons. I'm gonna try and actually like catch up on sleep tonight. I know it never happens, but um okay, one sec. I do want to find out here. Wait, that's for amount. Hold on. Hold on. You really want to know? Okay, so the first one is a special berry. What? Hold on. Wait. A crusty nut. Oh no. A literal booger ball? Vintage wine and a lump of questionable meat. I'm so confused now. I'm none of almost none of that sounds good. Almost none of that sounds good. Actually, pretty much all of it sounds not good to me. Oh god, I didn't target somebody on the thingy. I'm sorry. I was tabbed out trying to fix my code. That's another big reason that I try not to do that with like while doing stuff. Okay, so for the command, it should wait though. Just by the multiplier. Oh wait, that does make sense. Okay, that does make sense. Banana bits emote count. Wait. What? Hold on. Hold on. What did I do with you? There's the emotes, there's the emote count. Do. Okay, if it's greater than 0, do that. Wait, am I not multiplying? I might not be multiplying it after all. Hold on. I thought I was. Let me see. Can I do this in my own? That is multiplying. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, where else am I using the multiplier? That's the command. I'm so confused. I really am, because I see that there's a multiplier here, but it should be only applying to the command and not the other thing. Not to the emotes. Ah! I shall find it. Aha! Aha! I found it. I found it. There you are. There you are. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. I just need that to equal this instead of that. sorry. I'm trying to fix this, even though this is typically why I don't do this in the middle of the stream. But when something is bugging me and I decide to fix it, it's time to fix it. We do have a break coming up in about a minute, so I'm going to get us to the next map, and I will not start it until after the break, but here soon. Okay, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Jojo Sego's Amusing Sky Travels. And like I said, I'm not going to start this race until after the break, so you can go ahead and get those exclamation point plays. And during the break, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild my app. So yes, get them in while you can. That's right. All right, I'm gonna go disappear for a second, but I'm still here for a moment. But I'm also gonna put up the BRB. And then I'm gonna go rebuild my app and everything. So I'm gonna BRB and do that. One moment. See you. Well, I might be able to. I'll still like be here until all that, but it's a whole process. I gotta build it, then I gotta do backups and stuff, and all of that. Anyway, I am gonna go ahead and do that. So I will see you all shortly after the break. One sec. Okay, I'm back and I'm rebuilding the thing and it should be almost done and it just finished. Okay. Make sure it's there. Everything. All right. And hello. Um, that that's one way to say hello. I mean, I didn't know I was collectible, but uh, I had some merch that was for a while, but it was turns out actual limited edition. uh, but no, there have been a few, but it's all that's on hold right now. But that's a way. Anyway, oh yeah, let me actually test. Also, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the prime 38 months. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this should be 1, 2, 3. Yay, okay. It's better. Also, one moment. Sorry, I think I'm fine now. But anyway, hi, hello, Geek-san. Welcome back. Welcome back, Geek. Sorry, Kavo and Geek-san. Thank you. No, Arch. No, you're not. One sec. Okay. All right. We good. All right. I am back on the thing. I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Ba, ba, ba. Oh man, you're back. I hope you succumb to the radiation from the bananas falling on you. But I've built up an immunity to their low levels over the years. I mean, even though, Doug used to drop the banana rain nuke on me every now and then, it just helped me become stronger. I'm great, which is rare. Well, I'm glad you're doing great, Geekson. Also, nice. The base city and got that supporting the dev of the game. Very nice. That's great to hear. Don't look at what we wrote before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm pretty sure I know what it was about. I'm gonna look. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't look, actually. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Okay, some of it wasn't that bad. I looked. Some of it was. But that's okay. Well, no, I don't hate YouTube chat. I'm just saying that YouTube chat lacks a lot of the filters that Twitch chat does, which helps a lot of the initial things get filtered out. Glimpses soak the message and knew she didn't have to read it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah, we're getting about there. I mean, we'll see. So you gotta be careful. Y'all are think about it this way. Remember what happened when Money Please? Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. And or the more you bring my attention to it, the more tempted I am to ruin it. So, in a nice way, But yeah, you're probably gonna regret it, but whatever, go nuts. Yeah, yeah. No, it was like, about what expected. Wow. Ooh, I like the shiny trail you got there. Wow. Wow. There. Yeah. Sparkly. Oh, yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but today definitely a little bit energy draining. Not like too bad. It's one of those. I've actually been doing pretty well energy wise lately. Like it's been a lot better, but I also think I'm about to reach the limit on that. Also, I should have done it earlier, but I will do a generic hello and welcome because I respect those who want to just lurk and enjoy the game if that's all you want to do. But if you also want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so as well. But you are not required to, so yeah. Hey, congrats. See, pay to win. Dev supporter up there at the top. See, no. It wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, don't worry, you already ruined my existence with yours. You can't ruin anything else for me. Eddie. Eddie, are you sure you want to issue that challenge? Are you sure? Anyway, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. Remember, careful what you wish for. Never say never. And he's like, I'm so tempted between not wanting things further ruined and wanting to see what happens if I do. I'm not saying it'll be right now, Eddie. I gotta have time. It'll happen. It'll happen. It will happen. Oh, I need to remember to take a drink, so I'm doing it. Yes, I am sure. I don't believe you're capable. I am extremely capable, Eddie. I will find a way. I will find a way. Ew, not the Justin Bieber quote. I mean, I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Although, yeah, a little bit ooh, Justin Bieber. I mean, to each their own again. If you're a fan, you're a fan, that's fine, but just not for me. Anyway, new Marbles map. This is LA underscore underscore. I think it could be two, it could be three. 2 to 3 underscore Steve's marvelous loud work. It's marvelous. It really is. I love this paint splatter map skin. Not enough people use it anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. I don't think you got what it takes. I don't know. I bet I could find a way. Actually, I don't bet because I'm not a gambler, but I'm of a somewhat high probability that I could achieve this task. I'm capable of anything. Don't think about how awful that might be. Because, although, just because you're capable of anything doesn't mean you have to do anything either. What do you think an AI Gobbo would be like? You know, funny you should ask Kishin. I need to get back to work on uh a definitely very secret project. Which technically a lot of people have seen the preview of, although it is like it was the very early prototype. I haven't put more work into it lately only because I did realize that ultimately the major flaw with that would be that I would need some sort of like mostly automated moderation would be fairly fine, but I don't know. I don't know. Our fourth floor at work is haunted. By what? I feel like regardless of the outcome, Eddie will find a way to destroy it. I don't know. He's like, GLaDOS or Allied Master Computer. Oh no, I don't know the second one. I'm sorry. I know a bit about the first one. Oh no. Oh. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, I have no mouth and I must scream. I have never, I guess, seen and or read and or played. I guess that's also, there is a video game based on the story. Um, all right then. That's actually not surprising. Interesting, actually. But I don't know about that. I don't know enough about it. I'm gonna lean towards not that. Um, but let's see here. Let's see here. Doo -doo -doo. Sure, though. Well, I know enough about the first one to jokingly be like, yeah, that one. You guys want some cake? There's gonna be cake at the end of the stream. At the end of every stream, you get cake, okay? Remember that. That's why you're here. Me and two other coworkers hear wailing in the distance, but never close enough to figure where. That's not the best part. During my graveyard shift overtime last night. Oh no, there's more. Hold on, I have to wait. Geekson is experiencing paranormal activities on Spooky Month. Very interesting. Yeah, that's another question. That just started this month, or is this the first I'm hearing about it? Maybe HAL 9000? Or the bad dude in the Wall-E movie? No! No! No, I'm gonna bake you a cake. For sure. I got freaking tic-tac-toe scratches on my chest with nothing equipment related to market like that. Are you sure that was from work though, Geekson? Because I have um game, did you break? Okay. Okay. Alright. I guess a map got deleted while we were playing the Grand Prix. Okay. Anyway, I wonder what I would think to be the expected behavior there. Would I like try to remove it as quick as possible and then like load a new one in its place that met the criteria? I feel like that's what I would probably do. But anyway, Geeks on. No, I many times because I have nothing but nightmares. I've woken up with like dark red scratches on my neck or chest. Like just arm. I will. I believe somebody made the joke about putting putting mittens on me while I sleep or something like that. Like maybe. Or the fabrication machine in the Nine movie. I am also unfamiliar with that one, somewhat unsurprisingly. Why do I know so many AI villains? There are a lot of them out there, I guess, yeah. Oh, also though, sorry, I got distracted by the map issue, but this one we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. Most of you already have, so I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. This is Possum Bards or Opossum Bards. Funky falling fragments. And I'm gonna start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. Didn't scratch yourself in your sleep? I don't even have long enough nails. I don't have long nails either, Geeks on. I bite my nails. I chew my nails. So they're like they're not long, but they are jagged in some places. So yeah, we put mittens on my sister's baby's hands because he would claw up his face in his sleep. Yeah, I think that's what Doug was the one who suggested that, and I think that's where he got it from was like he said like an infant or something like that. Like, yep, pretty much. I mean, I've literally always had night terrors, like and pretty much only had nightmares. So or at least that's all I ever remember. Very occasionally I could probably count the number of times I've had a dream like on one hand. I don't know if like any of you experienced that. Got a little something. Is it banana hat? Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, I gotta make that. Oh no, I ruined it. I don't even know if that'll work. Hopefully it'll work. Like, is it this? Hmm. Same here, but I don't believe that it's the Ouija board I sleep next to. Yeah. Bro, what? What? I don't know what. Dang that eyeliner twin. Yes. I'm seriously thinking about going back to it because it was kind of like it was literally my first attempt at doing that and it was just like scribbling in a circle for like 5 seconds and then blurring the shit out of it. It's the mindset I'm trying to get back to of like just get it done and you can improve on it later, but I kind of want to keep that actually as kind of a symbol of that. I want a part of me wants to clean it up a little bit just because like there are like one or two details of it that I'm not super happy with it that I did want to change for, but at the same time like some of it like the imperfection is sort of part of it is adorable. I don't know. It's it's messy. That's what it is. I don't know if adorable would be the word for it. Uh, and probably not any and not because I don't love the trash pandas, but just cuz some people ruin things. You know what I mean? The internet is they can just decide that you're a target for something and, out of context and, you know. So that's the main reason I would say not so much. Oh, gross. Hell one. Ew. Hey. Alright, well, at least Arch survived. And we all know Hell's winds don't count. Alright, though, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays. And I do want to look again to see if they, I'm terrible about checking this, but to see if they released either any new or old Halloween maps. I'm terrible about checking on that stuff. There's so many things to keep track of. I just can't. I just can't. But we are on a new Marbles map. This is jcliff underscore gaming's curvy glorious chase. There you go, Eddie. But yeah, so get those exclamation point plays, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Damn, it happened again. What happened? But also, Geekson, I think you were saying that that didn't happen to you in your sleep, right? Or are you saying it did happen in your sleep, it didn't happen in your sleep? I'm not sure. There you go, Eddie. You know me so well. You're welcome. Who's that hell guy, anyways? I never heard of that guy before. That's true. Been a little MIA, but also, you know, been going through the fall and winter stuffs, and I figure a lot of people are kind of going through that right now, so I get it. I also am somewhat doing the same. I just power through it for these. Just gotta keep our heads down and power through. Oh god, no. I don't know, some kind of crazy person again. Oh no. It happens at work while I was working. Oh, huh. That is odd then, yeah. Heard the yelling again. I mean, the yelling could be anything. It could just be like, you know, somebody on another floor. Or it could be like, I don't know, some like really old aspect of the building that's just making noise. Or I don't know. I I have a pretty solid logical argument against ghosts. And it's pretty straightforward and pretty simple. And it's just that, like, if hauntings were real, don't you think that hospitals would be like the most haunted places, and graveyards? Like, why is it always, oh, it's my house, or, this other place? I feel like if you're gonna have ghosts, they're gonna be in the place that they, I know there's the unfinished business and all, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'd have some unfinished business with the hospital I died in too. You know? The mod should definitely ban that guy. Yeah, that crazy person for real though, but no. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know if it's even possible for me to do like I don't want to mess with that actually. Sorry, I will point out another big reason that I'm not super big on, like, especially not joking bans on YouTube, is simply the fact that it is It is such a pain to like find the person to unban them because there's no real way to search. It's just a box with only the channel names, but it doesn't tell you like the you can't like put the unique identifier of the channel anywhere. It's so awful. Like I I don't understand how they were part of the like Fang inclusion thing because Google really is so much the all right, we built it and we're not going to improve upon it ever again. We will introduce a new feature if we think it makes us money, but we won't actually improve the products that we have that could actually like, end up providing more value and therefore more benefit and like a almost like a circular some kind of circle silking. There you go. There you go. We all are ghost pilots operating these flesh mecha bodies from the brain's POV. I mean, and yes and no. Yes and no. If hauntings were real, why do people get scared of me when I'm in the morgue and not the ghosts and the corpses? Huh? Exactly. Hmm? Exactly. Hmm. What kind of sounds like the same thing with the McDonald's ice cream machine? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, to some degree, I believe that's a bit of a fault of like, it's like the fact that they have a contract or something with the maintenance company and the maintenance company never comes out. So, you know, I don't know for sure on that. I don't know for sure. So I don't want to like, not saying that's exactly it. Please do doubt me and fact check me on that because I could be wrong. But anyway, first things first, we are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Marble 2773's Spooky Angelic Kingdom. Spooky Princess. Oh, nice. Because they're afraid of the guy standing in the dark distance because you're a physical entity. Well, if there's ghosts, they don't know that and they wouldn't even be able to see him because all the dang ghosts would be in the way. I'd be more afraid of that too. I am very aware that men are afraid of other men. Believe me, I am so aware of that. I mean, they're not the only ones, but awake again. Roll, welcome back to the land of the living. And I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. So you don't believe in the paranormal, but do believe in aliens. Um, yes and no. I believe in the possibility of, not the definitive existence of, and I believe a lot of the sightings that people have are just more often than not just planes. They're just airplanes. Sometimes like commercial like little toy drones, but it's yeah. Like maybe, but I I haven't seen enough definitive proof. And what little proof people have shown me, I've been able to like Occam's razor, you know? That's all I can really say. Occam's razor. That's my opinion on it. But yes, welcome back, Arch. How are you? You had a little nap. I hope you feel better. I need more sleep. Also, welcome back. And I think it's okay to say the welcome back, Fritten. What did I miss? So much. We skipped over all of the sulking chat, so don't worry about that. Um, definitely all of that. Oh, we were talking about ghosts, and the lack of existence thereof. But yeah, I had a little nap. Nice. I I am a little envious of people who can do that. I really can't nap. I'm either tired enough to fall asleep and stay asleep, or I'm just, yeah, I'm wide awake otherwise, or tired. But yeah. I mean, define aliens, and you mean life in other places outside Earth, or you mean uh I don't know, the beings that have been around since the beginning of humanity and yada yada. I mean, that's the other thing too, is like, yeah, if you mean life on other planets, then like technically yes, that is the thing that exists. Um but you know, we're talking on a cellular level, not, up and walking around, that at least that we're aware of. Ghosts are real and annoying. I was just saying, they're not, because otherwise, like, hospitals and graveyards would be like all haunted all the time. There's a net on your head. Oh god. Yeah, let me get that out of there. Oh god. Well, I might have. That's fine. It's fine. The same. I can't nap in the daytime, but maybe because it's loud and bright where I'm at in my vehicle. Oh yeah, that has a big part of it. You could just get like a somehow like thick but also lightweight enough to not be overbearing blanket, and like put it over, a bit, or like lay a pillow just like over your eyes or something. And then earplugs. Although those, I don't know, people suggest those things for me. I'm I would say the blanket and or pillow over eyes is the better way to go. Um People have suggested things like sleep masks and the ear plugs, that's the word, to me before, and I've tried them, and the sound still gets through those enough to where it bugs me and keeps me awake too. But pillow and blanket, pretty good, pretty decent sound drowning out combo on their own. And congrats, the Bay City, and I am confused if the name like always applies or what happens with that. If ghosts are real, why don't they tell me to shut the fuck up when I scream in the middle of the night? I don't know. I don't think they do that for me either, though, Eddie. So, don't earplugs cause wax plugs? I think they might. I don't. Like I said, I don't really use them because they're not effective for me anyway. I have worn them like the few times that somebody took me to a range, obviously for like ear protection. Um, but as far as like for sleeping, they're useless. It's more about like they're more so meant to be used for that like temporary protection more so than uh noise prevention. It could be the possibility of one's soul or not, but to be honest, it's not something you can really measure. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm I like I have an interest in the paranormal and occult stuff, but I haven't, but I also have a very like rooted in I need to see evidence. You know, I I am not a lawyer, but lawyer Goblin needs to see substantive evidence. And noise, which is shoot. I targets the cardboard. Oh, you're probably asking about what I shot with. I couldn't tell you. I can tell you general, maybe even caliber. I don't even know. Like some of them, no. I know 9mm was not for me. I had 22, and even then, I didn't really enjoy it, and it was kind of ruined when somebody was like, "Pretend the target is someone you don't like," and I'm like, "Well, now I'm done with this." Oh, duh! You're having earplugs at work. Look at those ears. That's true. That's true. It is really hard to find ones that work with this. Oh yeah, I forgot. We are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Delarin underscores silly flickering kaleidoscope. Ooh. And welcome, Logan. How are you? Alright, there we go. Caliber, you smart goober. I said I'm probably Caliber, and then I answered, but you're also on a delay, so it's fine. So I'm gonna get to that point. You're gonna start responding to the I said that, and then you're gonna miss the fact that I said it's fine. Fine. Ah. And Gobo would need 2 pairs of earplugs. Still think you have 2 pairs of ears. I'll never tell. You might find out at one point. Who knows? I have thought about who adding. I have thought about changing that, but I don't know how I feel about that just yet. What? I'm so confused. You're a lawnmower Gobbo? Not not that I know of. I'm pretty sure you meant lawyer, because you're like, in that case, can you bust out my buddy Jesse for cooking? No. No. I like to shoot those clay discs in the air with a double barrel shotgun like in the Olympics. Pull. Oh, isn't that I believe the term for that is skeet shooting, isn't it? I know people who used to like doing that, but I don't. Like I said, it's not really for me. And hi there, Miss Goblinalicious. Is that how you want to be addressed with the whole thing, or do you have a nickname like Gob, or maybe Alicious? Uh, Goblin's fine. People call me Gobbo. Gob's fine. Like any shortened version is also fine. I mean, Gobbo does give those lawnmower vibes. No, no, Eddie, no. Sorry, Mitzi lawyer, damn autocorrect. Yeah, no, sorry. I figured. I figured. Oh, cross country ski shooting. Well, that's different, I think. That is different. Isn't it? I don't know. I've I'm awful, you guys. I'm not I just don't know how to care all that much about traditional events just because they're traditional events. So like I know there's a lot of people who are very interested and into the Olympics, and it is fine for them to be so. I just, again, I don't know. Maybe a lot of it is like probably growing up really isolated that I just never really got to be around people who did, you know, care about those things. I don't know about that. We already had a long name earlier, but it was also the third. So you apparently got that correct somehow. And in a way, but also not in a way. I am, in a way, the third, but not the third. What? Not Goober. No. Sensei teacher. I mean, yes, but no. I mean, it's fine. That one's more fine than the one earlier. She's the worst. I mean, that also works. Yes. Good to know. Yeah. But welcome. How you doing? Also, we are on a new marbles map. So for those of you on Twitch, get those exclamation point plays in. This is O'Terry's friendly running celebration. Aw. Usually just call her Grimace. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, as long as it's not like, actually mean spirited, I'm pretty much fine with whatever. Cooper, weird name, but you got it. Boss, I'll call you that from now on. I mean, it's fine. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays out in. Sorry, Dr. Mew just woke up, and he's walking around my desk. You want some lap time, Dr. Mew? Oh, no, come here. You going the long way. Here we go. Well, I don't know about the last one, Eddie. And no, Arch. And oh yeah, and Benoy girl. No. No. You can call her damnation of my existence, pain of my life, and I'm not sure about the last one unless you just mean purple. Don't know about that one. I will admit that specific shade of purple is very Grimace. Is it? I thought he was more of like a darker purple. I thought he was more of like a, how do I, what is it? Eggplant? Yeah. It's been a while since I looked, so I don't know. Maybe he's actually a lighter shade. Darker shade, lighter shade. Yeah, he was like a darker shade of purple. Not, this is more of an ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. The most violet. Very somewhat similar to like this in the marbles map actually. I don't know, Eddie. I don't know. I have to look that up. I'm not sure about some things. Oh god, careful, Dr. Mew. You just got on my lap. You leaving? Okay, bye. I don't know. I'm sorry, Eddie. Hey, gang, that's just Twitch purple. He's not wrong. It's pretty close to it. I might have used it as a reference. I might have. I might have. And Dr. Mew, yes, he was just on my lap for a little bit. Do we need a side-by-side comparison? You can look for yourself. I'm fine if people doubt me. I would rather they doubt me and look it up for themselves, because that means they're curious. And I like it when people are curious. Not the, what? Urple, what? What? Oh, she makes me so raw. What? What'd I do? You want to kiss Dr. Mew and hugs and love and give treats? I do too. I will probably give him a treat after stream here because he needs one. Although he had his medicine when I woke up, so that's good. I do need to I will probably need to look for some special kidney food for him though. So, and then I need to remember to check with the vet to see what they say. But I hope he's gonna be okay. Oh no. That can be taken in two ways. Both of them seem funny to me. Oh no. Oh no. Um, how concerned should I be? How concerned should I be? Very. Entirely. What? Oh. I I was wondering what the Never Eddie was about. Yeah, sorry. I'm currently using a combined chat thing that I want to program my own because this one is not ideal. Yes. Wait, no. How concerned should I be? Yes. No, I don't like that. I like this little skeleton guy in the background there. All right, we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in over on Twitch. Get him in, get him in, get him in. This is the last map of this Grand Prix. We'll probably not be doing a second Grand Prix, but I do want to run a few individual maps here in a second. But again, tonight is probably going to be on the shorter side just because, reasons. Because I feel like it. That's why. I am very tired. It's been a long day. At least it feels like it. Although I feel bad because I know some people don't even get to get here until later, but uh, I don't know. Sometimes I just gotta do what I gotta do. Oh no. You should be concerned at a scale of 1 to 10, 11. A scale of A to Z outside of that range. In math, you should be, I don't know, what's that, omega? And in English, you should be omni-concerned. Oh no. Well, I mean, I always am, so. No, I was just having a schizo episode again. In fact, we are not real. I mean, to be fair, with how much of the internet is actually bots these days, like I'm always a little suspicious of some new people that join, just because like there are some telltale signs of bot stuff, and so I feel like I've been pretty good about picking up on them, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. Dr. Mew, where are you? Oh, hold on. Does he have to? Is he okay? I'll be right back. I gotta check on Dr. Mew. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to check because he was making Making noises like I it's hard to tell like sometimes which of the noises there's some that I can't identify, but I think these are he's having trouble pooping noises. Oh, and Dr. Mew, I have a confession. I am a bot. I knew it, Arch. Although, wait, wow, they really giving bots that much money these days? Well, no wonder. We all need to riot, clearly. To put salt in the wound, I'm the only one that's real. True. You're not wrong, Eddie. You know what, Rock? I believe you. Oh. Dead internet theories just being expedited by AI. I mean, yeah, a little bit. Although thankfully a lot of people use the one that's very easily identifiable. To me anyway. Now, granted, some people have tried some workarounds to some things, but there's still a lot of telltale signs. Only a bot will be able to hack into multiple accounts and take out money in order to give to one person. Yes. This is why you never give ChatGPT your card info. True. Loud meow. Yeah, he's not hungry because he has food, and I try to like remind him that he has food by putting his face directly in front of the food because sometimes that's the only way he knows it's there. But he didn't seem hungry. He was on my lap for a second, but he jumped down again. Yeah, I don't know if he just needs to go, he's like having trouble going to the bathroom, or if he just needs something else, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up this Grand Prix here. Let's see. So we have the break coming up here soon. Let's see who wins the Grand Prix and the big shout out. In third place, we have Agent with the dev hacks. I kid. I kid. In second place, we have Hell. Okay, it's not Hell. All right, we're all good. It's not Hell. And in first place, we have not Archrock. Oh my god. Fewer wins, but lots of races and more points. The important thing. All right, let me do the big shout out. Bam. It's there. I did it. I truly believe that Geekson is AI. He's too nice. I don't know. I don't know. No, I did play Overwatch with them at least once, Eddie. Alright, I'm gonna go to the break real quick and I will figure out what I want to do when I get back. But it's probably gonna be early night tonight. But we'll see. Anyway, I will be right back. BRB! have returned. Hello. Although, oh god, I have definitely hit my limit. I know it's super early for that. I'm still gonna try and do like one or two more races while we do the wind up or wind down. One of those. Um mm, I'm so confused by this sometimes, but that's okay. Wait, no, that's a normal one. I think they did fix the zombie hand sound on that though. Mm, although I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they're in yet. I don't think they are. But tell you what, we'll do one random laps map in here. That works. And oh yeah, I will catch up for now though. Damn, is that not our truck fellow? What a shame. Yeah. I can't confirm she's my favorite healer on my team in Overwatch. Oh, thank you. Was she main? Sometimes Lucio. Mostly Lucio if I can, yeah. Um, although I I'm okay with Kiriko. It's just I find it much easier and better to have the mostly passive but occasionally hit a button healing from Lucio and be able to hold down left click and maybe hit something and maybe do some damage versus having to stop healing to do damage and vice versa. Like I'm not good at the switch back and forth heal and damage because to me every little bit of missing health is like I need to heal immediately, and I know I need to learn better about that, but I'm not great at that. So I like the constant healing, and maybe I can be useful in another way. Yeah. The only way to know if Geekson is a real person, not an AI, is if he was blaming support, aka Gobo, in those matches. Uh, I never bite the hand that feeds me, or in this case, heals me. Yeah. So you never had to type in, I need healing? He does spam healing. He does a little bit. And I'm like, you really don't need to tell the healers that, because, like, we're doing our best. We're trying to keep an eye on literally everyone usually. Whereas it does feel like the tanks are only focused on literally what's right in front of them and their health bar. Whereas, like, I I am trying to focus on like six different points on the screen, and I also have limited view, angle, and am much more busy looking at the health bars on my screen than chat. In fact, usually I have chat completely off. Um, because no thank you. Um, but yeah. Scream medic, yes. He's real. Yeah. Hey, Kova, welcome back. Although tonight is unfortunately going to be early night, but largely because tired and Dr. Mew's been sick lately, and I think he's in a little pain, and I think he wants some heat for the lap, and I can't turn that on while I'm streaming because it makes the audio weird, uh, and or might be picked up by the mic. So yes. Your support. I mean, of course I'm gonna blame you. Yeah, it's not a team game at all. You're right. You're right. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown though. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Hey, Gabo, and he needs healing from you after blaming me. I don't know. I mean, I will say I'm definitely not one of those healers that oh my god, I swear. It's almost always the people who main tanks who do this, by the way, because I used to raid with somebody like this back in WoW. There was a like our main tank who did healing occasionally on like alts, and he was just like, "Man, if a DPS chews me out or disrespects me, I'm just gonna not heal them." And I'm like, but then you also like the entire group then suffers because you can't just let something go. Like as the healer, it is your whole thing is to try your best to keep everyone alive, and that is your job. But yeah, uh I do. It's not very surprising that it's almost always the main tank too, because like I said, they literally only have to look at like either the boss or the other tank or heal whatever. Like they're worried about go out and kill one thing, like maybe more than one if they're lucky and are able to. But it's mostly about just like creating enough space for your team, but making sure that you're aware of your team and where they are. You know. And oh yeah, don't play Overwatch anymore. Also, I'm on the Switch, so that's a double negative for me. Yeah, yeah. It's uh I really shouldn't even be playing it. When I do, it's just it is one of those things that you can jump in and it's a few minutes and jump out, but and the stadium is kind of a fun mode, but it is like yeah. Uh they're used to being in control rather than being a supporting role. I do think it's something to do with that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and especially because like also there's the difference of you only have to be responsible for yourself versus you're now considered responsible for literally everyone on your team. And as it's been established, it's always blame the healers. Although I almost never get blamed as Lucio because I heal the shit out of people. Like everyone. That's another, actually, one of the main things I do love about Lucio is the AoE healing. I was making a joke the other day that he's like the closest thing they have to a druid in there, so of course I love him. I hate Activision Blizzard. To be fair, that is the main reason that I should, because I did for a while, and I should get back to that, because, yeah, of the many, 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 many reasons. And hey, don't forget, now there's another one in front of their kitchen. It's Microsoft Activision Blizzard. So it's even worse. I have an idea. What is the idea? I can't guarantee it'll happen, but you may share your idea. Oh, but yeah, I do need to go here soon though, because Dr. Mew, he's fine for the moment, but I do wanna give him what comfort he is seeking. If you need protected from being focused, me Gobo, say I need healing and I shall come down with a vengeance. I can try Geeks On. Usually it's just like I'm already dead by the time like anything even happens because there's so many characters in there who can just like bow just immediately. It's almost always Casty. Let's face it, it's almost always Casty. But or Ash's dynamite just like really screws me up in Stadium because it's got anti-heal too sometimes if they're playing as a supportive team Ash and not I am the only one. It is all about the Damahe and not the outcome of the match. Last race for me, no worries, Arch. Like I was saying, I'm also probably gonna be running after this race just because Dr. Mew needs me. It needs comfort, so and yeah, oh, believe me, I've not forgotten, but I haven't used an Xbox for so long, so it hasn't really affected me. Fair. Also, man, autocorrect really is out to get you tonight, Kishin. You need Dr. Mew? Well, that's why I'm gonna have to run to go take care of him. Also, I don't count, so congrats the Bay City on winning the last match. Yay. Okay, then I am gonna try to make this quick because I normally I would do the thing, but I am very worried about Dr. Mew, so I'm gonna do this as quick as I can. Ba, ba, ba. Let me take a quick drink. And yeah, also I've seen Microsoft do a bunch of weird things in the past and continue to do weird stuff now that all I feel now is just disappointment and confusion rather than anger. I mean, all I'll say is I'm not surprised. I'm unfortunately not surprised. As somebody who's worked both in and with people in tech, I am the least surprised. But yeah. Yeah, no, it sucks though. A game over screen, Sag. I'm sorry. Again, if it look, if Dr. Mew weren't needing comfort, I would push through my own discomfort, no problem, okay? But when it's somebody else's discomfort, I do try and like make it quick. So anyway, speaking of making it quick, I am doing that now. I will see you all again on Monday, October 20th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I would go through all of my normal goodbye stuff, but I am going to say all of the things that King CJ normally says, and then my additions. And I am gonna run off very quick so I can take good care of Dr. Mew tonight. So good night, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Okay. All right, love you guys. Bye. Bye. Oh, go. Bye. Bye. Oh yeah, well, goodbye, y'all. Sleep properly, especially you. I don't have any name for you tonight, but anyway, sleep properly or I'll blame you for not healing me. Will do. Well, wait, no, you can't count me for that for sleep because I'm the sleep paralysis demon, remember? Anyway, all right, bye. Good night, everyone.